Assalamu alaikum, welcome to the Coding with T. Today we are going to start a brand new series, and in this tutorial we are going to install Flutter. We will learn what is Flutter and how to install it on Windows, and we are going to use the IDE Android Studio. As this is the second video of our Flutter Crash Course, and in the previous video we go through this overview, which is the course outline basically, and we are in the basics part 1. Okay, now in the first video we created our overview video. We go through, you can check the whole procedure, that what we are going to create in our whole course in our previous video. Link is in the description, also on the right top corner. Now in our second video, which is the installation setup on Android Studio, we are going to install Android, and in the next we are going to create our first Flutter app, so on and so forth. So let's get back to our installation. So before directly going to jump into the Flutter, I just want to add on something that people sometimes face issues while installing the Flutter, and Flutter Doctor suggesting some issues. So to handle those issues, I will add a link in the description for my website on which I will try to address all the issues. So for this video I have divided the installation in 4 basic steps. The first one is going to be download the Flutter SDK. The second one is set up the environment variable so we can use our IDE on Flutter, and the third one is we're going to set up our editor IDE and install Flutter and Dart plugin inside our Android Studio. And the last one is we are going to perform some queries on command prompt. So let's quickly get started. Okay, open flutter.dev in any browser you have. Go to get started. And in here you can see we have 4 options, but we are going to install it on Windows. Click on Windows. Inside you can see we have system requirements. Operating system must be Windows 7 or later. This space required is 1.64 GB minimum for the Flutter only, not for the IDE, which is Android Studio. And the tools which we are going to use. So in here we have a Flutter SDK. Our first step is to download this zip file. Click OK and download it. I have already downloaded Flutter. Here right click and extract it. Once you extract, you have a Flutter folder extracted like this. You just have to copy it. Do not do anything. Open File Explorer and go to the C. In here we have to create a new folder. You can name it anything, but I am going to name it source src, and inside we are going to paste our Flutter. Okay, once it's copied, now we have to move to our step 2, which is to set up environment variables. We want to set up our environment variables because we want to use our Flutter using command line. So go to the Windows, search for env, edit the system environment variables, open it, click on environment variables, and in here you can see I already have a path variable created, but if there is no such path variable created, click on new and you can name it path. And the value of the variable value will be, go to the browse directory, go to PC C section, and inside the folder we have created, which is source Flutter, and we have to give this directory of bin. Click OK. You can see we have a directory C source Flutter bin. So I'm not going to paste it here because I already have a path created. So if you have this variable already created, click on edit, because we have bunch of other dependencies. So click on new and just paste the path C source Flutter bin. Click OK. Let's just check it. It's added. OK. And now again go to the environment variables. We want to create one more for the Android licenses. Okay, as in the documentation you can see agree to Android licenses. So for that we have make sure that you have a Java version, Java 8 installed, and also a javahome environment variable is set. So to set this, let's create a new one, name it javahome, and the variable value of this javahome will be, we have to browse the directory, or let's go to File Explorer, go to the C, go to users, and the main users, mine is this one, and in here we have to find app data. So this is mostly hidden. You can see it's hidden by default. Open app data, go to local and find Android SDK. So this is the SDK path that we have to provide to javahome. Give this path and click OK, and we have a javahome variable added. So if you are facing some problem with this javahome variable, You can name it Android_home, like this, Android_home. Click OK and it will be changed. Click OK and OK. Okay, now let's check our Flutter and Dart is copy pasted to our location or not, and also if our command prompt is working or not. So open the command prompt, and in here we will write where Flutter Dart. Hit enter, and you can see we have a folder created source inside the Flutter bin, and we have a Flutter here, and we also have a Dart in the same folder. So install our Android Studio if you are already installed, like I have already installed. So it's just a simple process to install Android Studio. So once you install the Android Studio, open it. Okay, this is the first screen. I have a bunch of projects already open, but you might have nothing over here, so you just have to move to the plugin section, and in the marketplace let's find Flutter. Okay, in here you can see on the top we have a Flutter. Just install it, and it is going to automatically install the Dart as well for us. You can see before going to install the Flutter, it is asking us to install the Dart plugin as well, so install it. Okay, our Flutter is installed. Restart IDE, restart now. Okay, so our IDE has been restarted. Go to the plugins, and inside this installed you can see Dart and Flutter has been installed, so we are good. Okay, so now we have to run the command prompt, and inside we will run Flutter Doctor to check that if there is anything missing or Flutter has been installed successfully. So it's running the summary. First time maybe it have to install with the Git, or to connect with the Git, and let it load please. And in here you can see the Flutter has been installed, Android Studio is connected, Chrome, develop for the web, I have already connected it, Android Studio is connected, and also two devices are connected, so no issues found here. So this means that we are good to go. Okay, so now let's move to the fourth point, which is to agree all the Android licenses or the Flutter licenses. So for that, open command prompt, and in here we will again write Flutter Doctor, but not only Flutter Doctor, we have to write two spaces, Android, again a minus sign, and license, not license, licenses with the S. Hit enter, and now it's fetching, and you can see all SDK package licenses accepted. In case if you didn't accept any of the package, it will ask you to press Y for yes to accept all the licenses and N for no. So you just have to press Y and hit enter, then all the package licenses will be accepted. Make sure you have an internet connection, because you can see I don't have an internet, so it's saying failed to connect to host. So make sure you have internet. And also after accepting the Android licenses, if again you're facing some error, what you have to do is open Android Studio. Okay, in Android we have to find Flutter SDK, so click on the file, go to settings, and inside we have to go to the appearance and behavior, open system settings, and we have Android SDK here. Move to the second option, SDK tools, and make sure Android SDK command line is installed, like I have already installed. So you just have to install it. If in case you have any error, it will be resolved immediately, so hit apply and OK. Okay, so that's it for this video. If you learned something new, please like the video, and if you're new to this channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notified when the new video is uploaded. You can get any code, any instructions from down below in the description, link is given, and also I have uploaded a link to any error faced while installing the Flutter on Windows. So thank you for watching, take care, Allah Hafiz.